2025 has been a banger of a year for WWE, and with August here, we are officially at the midway point of the year for WWE. There have been quite a few shocking and historical moments for the first half of 2025, and many stars have had notable moments, but a certain few have stood out from the pack, doing their best to make a name for themselves on the best roster in all of pro wrestling. With that in mind, let's look at those who have had the best times in 2025 with the top 10 WWE wrestlers who have entered their prime. John Cena. John Cena has been fantastic in his final year in the ring. There were some big expectations for his retirement tour, and turning heel in February was a bold direction for the WWE icon to take with his final months as an active wrestler. However, he has delivered many memorable moments as we get to see a very different side of the future WWE Hall of Famer. The end of his story will be the biggest narrative in WWE for the rest of the year. Will he end as a heel? Will he finish up as a beloved babyface? What will WWE do with his final opponent? Will they actually do it in Boston as rumored in December in a Saturday night's main event special? What will John Cena endure to lead up to that moment? Seth Rollins. While a recent injury may derail his momentum, there is no denying 2025 has been a big year for Seth Rollins. He was part of the best storylines and matches at WrestleMania 41. His heel turn stole the show of night one, and his new faction with the former wise man Paul Heyman has been the top story of WWE Monday Night Raw this year. With the Money in the Bank briefcase now under his control, he is truly one of the most dangerous men in the company right now. Now, I understand that there is the injury aspect. There's been a lot of speculation and controversy regarding his injury, how severe it is. Will it keep him sidelined for the rest of the year? As of this recording, we don't know. There's a lot of unknowns with Seth Rollins, but he has had a tremendous 2025. Some have even said that he has undergone a resurgence of 2025, and I would agree with that. Iyo Sky. Most expected Rhea Ripley to defend the women's world title against Bianca Belair at WrestleMania. However, it was Iyo Sky who completely changed those plans with a shocking title win just weeks before the event. Since then, she has become arguably the most popular talent on the women's roster. She has been part of two of the best matches in the business this year at WrestleMania 41 with the triple threat, and at Evolution 2 where she defended against Rhea Ripley. Now, Iyo Sky is on fire right now and getting reactions that rival Rhea Ripley. Now, obviously, it was Naomi who cashed in Money in the Bank and stole Iyo Sky's Women's World Championship. What will the rest of 2025 look like with Iyo Sky? Because she is, in my opinion, the best female wrestler in all of WWE, and I don't even think it's even close. Jey Uso. Jey Uso was already one of the most popular talents on WWE Monday Night Raw entering 2025. However, his Royal Rumble victory and dethroning of Gunther solidified him as a legitimate main eventer. Furthermore, the quality of his matches as a single star has also improved this year. The man, long known as Main Event Jey Uso, has proven that it's just not a clever nickname, and in fact, it's a fact of life for him on Monday Night Raw. He has transcended all of the expectations put out in front of him, and he has absolutely crushed it when given the opportunity. Now, his world title run did not go as expected. It did not go as good as those in WWE wanted him to do. But at the end of the day, he still got a world title run, and he got to say that he beat Gunther at WrestleMania. Number 6, Jacob Fatu. Now, despite being the nasty enforcer of Solo Sikoa and his version of the Bloodline, Jacob Fatu's undeniable talent has created a legion of WWE fans tuning into SmackDown every single week. He won his first singles title at WrestleMania, and recent rumors suggest that he is in line for a huge push in the second half of 2025. That is the biggest evidence that it could be a big 2025 for Fatu. He's going to get the better of the Solo Sikoa feud. Don't get it twisted. That's what's going to happen. Where can he go from here? Who can he feud with next? Those are questions in which are on my mind, but this guy is going to be such a huge star for WWE as long as everything continues to go the way that it should, in my opinion. Number 5, CM Punk. Despite being past his physical prime and closing in on 50, CM Punk remains one of the best wrestlers in the world. WWE has been smart to limit his bumps in the ring and let him craft entertaining storylines. He has done that and then some, but he has also proven multiple times that he can still perform at a high level in the ring. Punk has continued his momentum from 2024 into this year. He finally got his WrestleMania main event, something in which he has long wanted it. He got it. He got to feud with Paul Heyman. He got to feud with Seth Rollins. He is, coming off of a title challenge of Gunther for the World Heavyweight title at SummerSlam. He is having a blast right now, and it's really nice to see how he's been able to overcome any past issues in which he had. Gunther. While Gunther was on the wrong side of a title loss at WrestleMania 41 to Jey Uso this year, he remains one of the hardest to beat talents on the entire WWE roster. He had a very entertaining feud and match with Pat McAfee earlier this year. He regained the title from Jey Uso in June and retired wrestling legend Goldberg in July. Now, Gunther, he has regained his place as one of the company's top elite talents. He's going to do so. I mean, Triple H, obviously, from NXT UK to NXT to now to the main roster, you can tell that Triple H just loves this guy and will book him at the highest regard possible. I don't think that changes, and I think WWE fans are just going to have to get used to seeing Gunther in that top tier spot. Stephanie Valker. English is not her first language. However, Stephanie Valker is very fluent in entertaining the wrestling audience. While she works on her communication skills with the North American audiences, the former NXT 2 Division champion has everything else needed to be a top star, including the it factor, the most important factor, in my opinion, when we talk about pro wrestling. This has helped her build a connection with the WWE fans in a major way this year, and I think she's going to continue to absolutely go out there and stomp it out. Stephanie Valker, from the it factor, from the look, from the in-ring wrestling standpoint, she has every skills that WWE is looking for in a top star, and I think she's going to be a major player for many years to come in WWE. Penta, he was a huge selling point for WWE's massive debut on Netflix in January. His first appearance and match absolutely delivered. He's been a featured part of WWE Monday Night Raw ever since. While he is yet to win gold in WWE, Penta has been in major matchups and seemed primed for even a bigger second half of 2025. With what WWE has been able to do with Penta thus far, 7 months, 8 months into his tenure with the company, it does show that AEW messed up by not doing more with the Lucha guy and the Lucha legend. And I don't throw that term around loosely, but I think Penta and what he's been able to do shows that this guy is, honestly, in my opinion, a generational talent. I think he has the potential to be the next big Lucha star for WWE. At number 1, Trick Williams. Now look, many thought Trick Williams would be headed to the main roster in 2025. However, that has been far from the case. This has been a huge year for his character for the multiple-time NXT champion, as he's shown his darker side, as it has led to Williams being more featured as a character in the working relationship between WWE and TNA. Now, Tricky Willie, being the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, has been a big boost for both him and Total Nonstop Action thus far this year.